We're making movies.
We're movie makers.
This is... You're welcome to behind the scenes at Pretty.
Hey, second AD, come over.
Yeah. Where is he?
Hi, I'm the second AD. Hello, I'm craft service. Have a bagel?
It was a good day for me, right? Lunch with Subway, but you can't have everything, can you?
Hell yes, there it is. Bam, there you go. Cut. Print. Perfect.
It's about 17 pounds of hair. When you add in, it's like a lead thickening agent.
There is a unicorn. His name is Gumdrop.
With Sam Pancake, I just turned to Steve and said, cast him.
He got a gig on Friends one time that I was up for as well, but I've let that go, sort of.
And you do have that moment you're like, wow, Sam's really funny. Go Sam.
During the confessionals, I asked them all to do the lines as written.
We're here to
Win.
and if we don't win, it's
Okay.
But then I would say, okay, now on this next take, do all the lines and just keep going and see what happens. The first thing he said, which makes me laugh every time, is when Stacy's blathering on about something as a net and she takes a breath and he goes,
her mouth is like a haunted house and it never stops. And she's like, there's been a car crash in his street. The neighbor's done been run down. She's dead and bleeding from the backside. And it didn't even happen.
I liked
It was a squirrel.
Was it a squirrel?
I tell you what.
Just imagine trying to keep a straight face, and I can see everybody else's shoulders shaking back behind there. He almost broke me up. It was horrible, actually. I don't really like Sam, now that I think about it, because he makes acting really hard.
I think the main reason why we cast Stacy is she has a f***ing great head of hair. And again, fearless. Stood here in this backyard with ice cold water and a hose, spraying herself down. I think we did six takes.
It's raining!
This is really fun. And, you know, I just want to say I'm glad they waited till the sun went away.
It was getting cold. It was at the end of the day in November.
Any woman who is willing to get out there and do take after take after take, running through the goddamn water and look, we're having fun. And it's actually about 65 degrees out here.
Am I not showing?
There is a unicorn! His name is Gumdrop. The weather got in one eye.
Because then we knew, all right, she'll do anything.
Hold still. Okay. Get out of that car now!
One more time. I didn't feel it. The funniest moment for me was when Rabina had 2 sets of cigarettes and she was trying to remember which one she had just smoked.
Which one? Which one did I have? 3 years ago, I stopped smoking. So when he said, oh, and she smoked, I guess he thought I was going to go, ooh, score.
The idea that the character is a professional smoker. Yes.
Can't you see I'm working here?
I don't know that other actors could have pulled that off because it's so believable, even though there is no such thing, I think, as a professional smoker.
It was a little difficult. I got a little dizzy, but it's all for Steve.
Action!
Who the f*** left the goddamn water hose going? Ignorant mother.
Okay, one more with something a little cleaner.
What was wrong with that? What?
Just give me one more. Who the fuck?
What?
The only note that I think I gave Dee is, are there really that many in that sentence?
Would we be having this same mother conversation if she was white? Would we us?
Cut.
There are no restrictions for Rabina.
With a character that's that out there and it's that boisterous and her mouth has no filter, the character that is. Well, Dee too a little bit.
Whatever's on her mind, she's going to speak, and I think that's one of the things that I was attracted to with the character.
Here's the most amazing thing about Dee, is that not only does she do all the comedy, there's a very emotional part that she gets to do. She delivered 3 takes, one where, I don't know how she did it, but the tear literally cued itself on the perfect moment. She knew exactly what she wanted to do, so pretty amazing. Michael Taylor Gray shows up, he knows all his lines.
Royce,
great at the improving.
Someone's been working out.
Oh! And cut, very nice. Michael's other awesomeness is that costume that he wears at the hotel.
Oh my God.
Cut. Okay, don't.
Michael, who plays Royce, my assistant, very funny, always in and out of character.
There's a great chemistry there that, like I said, you can't make that up. It's either there or it's not.
We promised not to make each other laugh.
The thing about Terry is, when we make the blooper reel, I told Terry, sorry you're not in the blooper reel because Terry never made a mistake. Cut. One more time. You know what? No, we're good. Friend, let's keep going. It's like she's like that crazy perfect kid, you know, straight A's.
I love Parker, Kensington Parker. I love the whole project. This really just sounds like, you know, I don't know, big brown nosing. And yeah, the Hollywood, you know, stuff. Yeah. Excuse me.
I think Troy and Dee's make-out session, then followed by making out with food, really was a highlight this morning.
Yeah, the Twinkie scene was great because Steve really knows how to direct us. I mean, he's just brilliant at this.
Dee on this take, give me a lot more, like, get it in his face.
Here we are, you know, like licking Twinkie off each other's face. And the more we laughed, the more it just became exactly the right thing to do.
Cuts. Both takes were great, guys.
You know what? I think that's the fabulous thing working with Steve Silverman. He just let you go. There are no walls, you know, no restrictions.
Not to be actory about it, but I was very focused on the game and the dice and winning and getting little pretzel chips.
It's a Christmas miracle. I'm a winner.
I could feel them above me going at it. I guess they were feeding each other Twinkies with Christmas frosting on it. It's disgusting.
Who's my boy?
Well, I'm your boy. I think added up, it would have been like 40 minutes of just making out.
Now give it to me. Give it to me.
And you know what? What they say is true, and I'm not going back. I do not want to go back. I called my wife and I said, I have tasted chocolate paradise, and I will not go back.
This concept can keep going because she's going to keep growing up.
This web series is only going to grow to be something bigger and bigger.
A fabulous script, fabulous characters.
This is one of the funniest things I've ever read.
It's a really solid group of actors.
Adding in all the improv and everything else just makes it completely fresh.
I really had this feeling like this is something big.
This is not just a one-off. There is a full plan for season 2 for the web. The characters are the key. They have a past and they clearly have a future, and there's a lot of ways that we can go with this.
There is a unicorn and his name is Gumdrop. And he lives on Gumdrop Mountain.
This is how we make a movie. We stand in bathtubs like idiots.
And he likes to eat jelly bean pizza for breakfast.
I grew up being a huge fan of pornography, I ever said.
And he has a magic hula hoop.
I'm gonna cry. Stop it, Barbara. Don't make me cry.
And his favorite number is which just also happens to be my favorite number.
I do want to mention this, and this is a problem that's come up, is Steve beats us.
His name is Gumdrop the Unicorn. And then last Tuesday, he died.
I've never felt as pretty as I do right now.